What do the Lions have to do whether it's this year, and obviously you can say like they have to go win a Super Bowl and that ends it. What do you have to do like outside of a Super Bowl to go do it? Because I do feel like it's like, hey, just go win 2 playoff games, and then we can move on from the SOL stuff. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I mean, I think 2 playoff games is definitely a lock. I mean, I think if you win your first one at home, I think it gets a lot of people off your back. But if you get the second one, I think it gets everybody off your back. But Colin actually was up in the air at the beginning of the year about picking the Vikings or the Lions. He ended up going with the Lions to win the division. I remember doing some prep for some of our beginning shows. We were going to bring that up. But we got all the hype in the national media at the beginning of the season and the offseason. You know, we were the hot team to buy into. We don't need any of the hype anymore. We all believe down in Detroit that we are the team to beat, you know, one of the top 3 at least in the NFC. So I don't mind the national media, you know, not giving us the credit yet when, you know, we were the hype team in all of the offseason. You know, we already got all of our love that we're going to get. So,
Jalen, you got an opinion on that?
To let the SOL Lions, you know, thing go, I think win a playoff game first. You know, win a playoff game, get a, you know, number 2 seed. I don't care about having number 1 seed. I don't. You know, it doesn't matter. Sometimes, you know, whoever you get in there, you take over. Just win playoff games. This next 2 years, like this year and next year, are going to be the most pivotal of Brad Holmes' tenure for me, because a lot of things have to make. You know, we got a quarterback choice you got to make. You know, are we legit? The media hype I don't really care for, because they didn't like us no way. They don't like the Lions. This is all fake love, because, you know, the Cowboys and all the good teams, you know, America's teams, we're not America's team. They can say whatever, we're not. We're Detroit's team, you know. So the media hype I don't really care for. You know, win a playoff game, host a playoff game, maybe win 2. You know, but these next 2 years with Brad Holmes, what we do as a team, you know, our ceiling is very high, and if we can max that out and go higher these next 2 years, after that, then we'll, you know, maybe, you know, a Super Bowl run or something like that. But yeah, I don't really, the media hype I don't care about. Win a playoff game, we'll be all set.
Let him cook.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go through the chat here real quick, brother. Oh, I guess I want to hear yours as well.
No, do it. No, I was just gonna say I agree with what Jalen was saying. Like seeing Brad Holmes go through the re-signing process of his first draft class, like seeing how this whole cycle works out.
Yeah.
How does he go about re-signing Penei Sewell, Aiden Hutchinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, these guys? He doesn't really have anything more to prove to me. Like I still have belief in him, but going through this cycle again, seeing what he does, seeing how the organization operates in that situation, that's sort of my last thing I want to see out of that group. But it's not like that is the final step.
Did you have like a benchmark to get rid of SOL? What's like that benchmark?
I mean, I think it's gone, but at the very minimum, you got to win a playoff game.
Yeah.